Well, Jake just walked in the door, so wherever you're at, Jake, get up here.
Come on, Jake.
Come on. Come on, Jake. Oh, they know all about you now. They know all about you. Okay, so listen, he doesn't know I was going to ask him to come up here, but I love putting people on the spot. I think it's good for us because it cuts our teeth. I think of Kayla. Is Kayla here? There you are. Yeah, Kayla told me last week that I called her up here one time and she said, man, I felt so nervous when I went up there. You didn't give me any time. And I said, I know, I like it like that. And so I just believe that's a lot of times we get the most sincerity and purity of the heart from what God is doing in us when we don't have time to map it all out the way we think it sounds right, but we just let God speak. Anyway, I wanted Jake to come up here. I shared a little bit of what we were talking about the other night at the gym. I told him how you drove up on me, and I didn't tell you he was going to cut school the next day to come meet up at the gym. I didn't tell you all that. But anyway, we're having fun. But I just wanted Jake, just real quick, whatever your experience was on Monday, just sum it up however you choose to. But you walked in the door, the music was playing, some stuff was said, you came to an altar, you had an experience, and God just put some things, shifted some things around in your heart. Whatever that means to you, just take a minute and just share what God is doing in your life, because it's exciting to me.
Okay. So I was going to the gym on, was it Tuesday night? It was actually the next night. And I was actually praying on the way there that I'd see him there. Because I was going to ask my mom if I didn't see him there, if I could skip school the next day so I could see him. Because I just wanted to talk to him. I didn't want to wait a whole week to talk to him. And I pulled up and it was packed, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna drive around one more time and see if somebody leaves. And the second time I drove around, if I had just parked in the back, I wouldn't have seen him. The second time I came around, he was walking out to his car in the front spot. And I was like, damn, I sped up. And I almost hit somebody, but then I saw him and I was like, dang. And then he actually was really nice when we went back in and talked. And I didn't even end up working out. I just told my mom I had a spiritual workout. I was there for like 2 hours, probably would have been there all night. They wouldn't kick us out either, it was 24-hour fitness, so. But no, I just felt like it was just a really crazy experience. I go to church, and I think there's people here, so yeah, I'm gonna be nice. But it's a huge church, and I've always gone to big churches, you know, and I don't want to sound like judgmental or anything, but I mean, everybody kind of looks like me there. You know, they're all middle class, usually, Granite Bay people, and then I go to church out in Rancho, so a lot of my friends that, I have all different ethnicities, and I love it because it's so diverse, and it's, real world is like, and I've always like, just that, I live in Folsom, I'm telling you my whole life now, but I just always been searching for something that was like that real authentic, not that church, like do this, do that. It was like how you, like your relationship with God, that's never really been emphasized in anything I've done. But that's the first thing I noticed when I was here is everybody's just like joyful to be here just so they can be with God. It's not like, oh, I have to go to church to do it, get my dues, pray a little bit, raise my hands, and the fellowship. But it's like, I just want to come here because I just want to know God more. I just think very awesome. So, yeah, you guys are really cool. It's just a really cool feeling when I was in here. It's just, I love how everybody's just so different. One of the first things I noticed, I'm like, well, this is like where Jesus would want to be. Like, everybody's just like different. It's so cool, I just think it's so awesome.
Is he amazing? Jake is amazing. Amazing. There's fire on you, man. You might just have your world shaken up pretty soon here, because I believe there's a call to ministry for your life. I mean, we're all ministers, but I believe there's the hand of God is on your life. The way you stand up and you begin to share openly, transparently, with boldness is really cool. And so you're going to be doing some stuff. Where's Patrick at? Where's he? Yeah, right there. I see someone that's going to be preaching the gospel sometime very soon. Jake is one of these Christian school guys that I tell Christian school guys all the time when I visit. I don't think the teachers like when I say it, but I say it's like you get up every morning and your parents drop you off at law school because you have to sign your contract, cut your hair, no tattoos, learn all the do's and don'ts, study the Bible, memorize the scriptures, and by the time all that is done, there is nothing left in someone that says, I want to go read the Bible for fun. and they're given all the things of God without being able to be introduced to the God behind the things. And it's so cool that Jake has met the living God. He's met Jesus, and the Holy Spirit has come on him. Yeah, you go ahead. See, you can't keep preachers quiet. So,
he was just talking about law school, right? So that's always been the focus, is the do's and don'ts. And so like I've been living my whole life like I gotta make sure I do the right thing. You know, he's sitting down now. I'm gonna be up here. Man, sorry, Dad. So it's always been like doing the right thing, and that's really been the focus. So it's always kind of been like, oh, it's weird. You know, you always don't feel like you're good enough. You know, don't feel fulfilled. And I told him so after this is the first time I ever came here. I prayed more in the next 24 hours than I had in like the last 2 months, I swear, because it had been so much like, yeah, it was weird. I was like, dude, I prayed while I was there. I prayed on the drive home. I prayed before I went to bed. I never prayed right when I woke up. That's like, never done that before. I just like, the first thing I thought about in the morning was like, Jesus, I want to just talk to Jesus. And it was like conversations. And then I talked to him at school, and then on my way home from school, and then, yeah, you guys are feeling it, yeah. Oh man. Yeah, feeling the juice, man. I was so not prepared for